Double standards.
A double standard. It's defined as the quote-unquote rule or principle which is unfairly applied in different ways to different people.
Okay, talk,
So
Tommy.
today I want to go through all of the various double standards.
Sala, you wish you had hair like that. Like what? Tommy's? You wish I got hair like Tommy?
We face in society, whether we want to or not. And I'm also going to be doing something different that you don't see on the internet a lot nowadays. Being real. So I'm sure there's going to be some Andrew Tate dick rider trying to say that I'm pandering to women with their double standard. And I'm sure there's going to be some super blue hair Twitter saying that I'm pandering to men with their double standard. So if it doesn't apply to you, then just keep it pushing, okay?
Exactly.
I'm just rationalizing the averages out here. And
Yes.
I'll first start with the double standards men face in society. Now, the main one that comes to my mind immediately is just being flat out broke. As a man, if you're broke, you're skyrocketed to the bottom of society in multiple ways. Simply, a lot of guys in the world just aren't gonna care because they have to worry about themselves, and they think you'll eventually just have to man up.
And the thing is with men, you think I could just post meat pics and go crazy? No! If I post my meat pics, niggas just gonna laugh at me. I'm not gonna collect no money off of that. Toe pics? No, no one wants men feet. They only want women feet. So it's hard for men to really make money out here, bruh.
I guess, and in the words of an IG Reels comment, get a job, little nigga. Meanwhile, for women, of course it's not all roses and petals being broke. You both got no money. But there is one huge difference between us. A girl could have 0% net worth in anything throughout her whole lifespan, but there will always still be a guy out there that's willing to date, marry, and provide for her in some type of way in some society. And we know it's always been like this in humanity. It doesn't matter how rich the guy is, he typically doesn't care. The weird thing I see some women do though is they'll be living in the absolute slums and bare bones of society, but say, don't talk to me until I see your pay stub has over 6 figures on it. Like,
Nah,
bro,
that's
what?
facts, that's
You
facts.
play in the league you were set on. Why are you
That's
trying
facts.
to change shit around? And it actually can work out too. Let a dude try this and he's gonna realize that life ain't fair. The next obvious double standard we all know is being short. Shout out to all my short kings watching this, all my short kings.
This is such a fact. Around my area is usually with the Latina ladies. Your dad is built like Kai Cenat. He could literally classify as a legal midget. 3'4" ass nigga. And you wanna be picky about a nigga when your ass is 4'11"? Make that make sense. Leave the tall niggas with the tall women and leave the short women with the short guys. Stop trying to act superior when you're built like a cinnamon stick.
Out there, because although I'm in the 7'1" club, I understand y'all's pain. Being short as a guy is one of those things where you just never stop hearing jokes from people about. You're getting roasted by your friends every day about it. And of course there's the dating market that's already become the most biased market to ever exist. But being short adds an extra pain to that. I mean, there's literally an entire business model now catered to short guys for shoe height boosting. I still don't
I bought this. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It doesn't work, but I bought it. And it's mad uncomfortable, but I bought it. I'm not gonna lie. There was a point where people were getting hella flamed for height. Y'all remember during like COVID TikTok, women wanted to flame the shit out of short niggas. I had to buy this.
I don't understand why you would ever buy this. I understand it's hard, but bro, you're gonna get bullied 10 times more if anyone ever found you wearing one of these man makeshift heels. If I saw one of my friends wearing one of these, I would tip him over in public just to see him stumble. And look, ladies, I understand if you don't want to date someone that's shorter than you, but it's gotten so bad that you'll have 4'10" Skittle-sized ass girls talking about, ugh, don't you know it's only 6' guys enough for me? That's not a relationship at that.
Girls like that will never find true love, bruh. When you classify a man's whole personality and how they will treat you based off of their height, the nigga could be a murderer for all you know. Oh, he's 6'3"? Oh yeah, I'll date him. I'll think about it.
That point, that's a dad taking care of his daughter. And every time I hear a girl that's super short say that's their type of preference, I just imagine that train meme with the tunnel and wish her good luck. The next double standard we got is just being fat. I'm a firm believer to this day that
Nah, I'ma say with fat, that's not a double standard. Both niggas get flamed equally. If you're built like Lizzo or Nico Cotto, dog, we both gonna tell y'all niggas to run treadmills. This is not a double standard in my opinion. This is just a standard. I'll let him talk though.
the whole fat phobia movement was never meant for men. Like, fat guys gotta be the #1 most clowned and joked group about in society next to #2, short guys. Like, when I was fat, there was nothing I could do without hearing a joke from my friends about. I could have won the Nobel Peace Prize for solving world hunger around the world, and niggas would still be like, well, congrats and all, but it could have been solved faster if your fat ass didn't eat so much of Earth's food supply. And if you somehow need any more proof this is true, just look at all the famous fat guy characters that are played as jokes. Peter Griffin, Homer Simpson, Patrick Starr, Eric Cartman. I could go.
No, that's definitely true. I've noticed with fiction and shit, they use like fat people as comedic relief. Even that nigga Gibby from iCarly. I heard he hated his role because they was just flaming him for being fat. And if you think about it, what was he doing? He was just breaking into the thing saying Gibby, and then his big ass stomach just flapping everywhere. Yo, bro. Shout out to the, big niggas in acting roles.
Go on. That's why the only way for fat dudes to really have any type of game is learning how to be funny. And the comment sections of a fat guy joke versus a fat girl joke are
the most segregated thing to ever exist.
About 99.9% of the time, if it's a fat guy joke, everyone's just dying laughing, rolling on the floor laughing at the joke. But make it a fat girl joke and you just started a whole terroristic attack in the comment section. And if you're a guy making that joke, let's just...
Actually, not really. Let me search Lizzo's Instagram comments. I want to see if this is a fact, bro. Dude!
You'll be lucky if you have your job by the end of the week. That's why I was really surprised that Lizzo got the meme treatment she did, because normally you don't see that for fat girls like fat guys. I still think if she wasn't outed as a terrible and horrible person, people wouldn't be doing it as much. And the last one we've got is what I like to call the zesty effect. I feel like the word zesty has been abused so much and so damn near that if you do anything remotely close to feminine as a guy now, you're getting called zesty. You stretch it.
Oh yeah, no, I would never do something zesty. I can't relate to this. I know some of y'all can, but me specifically, never heard of that term. Nah, I can't really give you input on that term.
After sitting down for a long time. Hey, yo, who you preparing that back for? Nah, you definitely hiding in the closet. You sitting down in the legs crossed position. Hey, yo, who you trying to hide them nuts from, nigga? Nah, you definitely closet. You bending over to pick up something after dropping it? Hey, yo, nah, leave.
No, this is very true though, but not in a zesty context. For me, it was like, y'all remember that time where niggas on Twitter used to be like, why are you as a man taking selfies? Why are you as a man having Apple Music? Why are you as a man breathing? My bad. Nigga, I'll just close my nostrils next time. It don't make no sense. Like, I know some of these are probably jokes, but some of them are real. You get what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, this is definitely facts.
Even them cheeks out like that unattended is odd. You definitely closeted. Meanwhile, women will have a 10-person orgy with their best friends and no one bats an eye. And don't get this wrong, okay? I'm not saying I'd ever want to do that shit. I'm not on Lil Nas X timing, okay? But I'm bringing this up for a reason. There are some women
I caught a straight for no reason
out there that actually get disgusted when a guy does one of these quote-unquote feminine actions or zesty actions. Like, they'll actually think something like crossing your legs means you've lost your respect as a man in the relationship. And if you don't—
Honestly, I don't really be crossing my legs, but if I ever do, bruh, dog, stop. What if I just want to be comfortable?
Believe me, no problem. Go on TikTok and look at one of those videos about the quote-unquote ick. I already made a whole video on this bullshit, but it will actually make you lose brain cells. Most of the time, this is a problem solely created by guys though, but it still is a double standard nonetheless. And now that I'm finished with the guys, let's go on to the next section, which is women's double standards. Now, the one most obvious one we all know off rip is being a hoe. If you're a guy out there every other day, society is only going to applaud you and nothing else. Your friends are gonna dap you up because they know you can pull.
Wait, to all the women or girls in my chat, do y'all care about like a dude that be out a lot or like be smashing a lot of girls? Because yeah, men care about women doing that shit, so I want to know if that shit real or not. You see, they do care. I think the only reason why I feel like people believe this is because men be cheering other men up. That doesn't necessarily mean women look at that shit like it's fire, if that makes sense. Same way we as men don't look at women doing that shit as fire.
Other girls are gonna be enamored by you because they know you can pull. And your dad's most likely gonna be proud because
if a girl likes you for that, then I think she's immature. Like, I don't think she doesn't care about, but no one is gonna praise you for fucking a lot of girls. If so, nigga, they're probably in high school and they think, oh, you slept with some girls in this school, you're so cool. No, but like when you're an adult, you just become like, I don't know, bruh.
He raised a son who knows how to do his thing. Meanwhile, I don't think there is a single other person proud of when a woman does the same thing other than, well, other hoes. Her friends are most likely gonna shun her even if they don't do it in front of her. Other guys are definitely not gonna be attracted once they hear. They're gonna run away as far as possible, as a matter of fact. And do I even have to bring up what their parents probably think? Which is why a lot of times women will just simply lie about their body count because they don't want that shame from society. Even thinking of the terms, like if a guy—
Honestly, if you ask a girl her body count, chances are it's always gonna be less than 3. It's gonna be 3 and under. That's why you gotta multiply it by 5, add 2.
thought, they immediately gonna start having the most feral fight on the street right there. And the thing is, I understand if you're a guy who isn't out there like a quagmire every day doing whatever you want to, not wanting to wife up a Lana Rhodes that's been ran through like a go-kart track, but you'll have guys out there with
Here's my rule. I will smash a girl with, I wouldn't say a crazy body count, but but I would not cuff her.
300 bodies and every STD not even listed in the book
no.
talking about. Man, when I settle down, my girl's gonna have 0 bodies regardless. 1 at the most if I allow it, but that's really pushing.
No,
Once again,
true.
you ain't balling in the—
That's true. It'll make no sense, bro. The only valid answer is you only expect what you expect of a girl, you have to have yourself. Like, if I don't want a girl with a high body count, best believe I'm gonna have that same mentality. I don't want to be out here. But if you out here being a cockfest, literally touching anything with 2 legs, shit, it could be another nigga for all I know. And you have like body counts in the 3 digits and shit, you cannot be out here talking about modesty. You can't.
the leagues you were set to, my guy. If you wanted to become like that, you should have thought of that before. The next one we got is obvious too, but it's women's hygiene products. Women have literally 0 control over their period taking over their body. Like, that really comes in when you're 12 and you're stuck with that for a solid 40
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you would think it would just—
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that y'all gotta pay for these shits, that's wild to me, bruh. Niggas gotta pay to live.
be a rule in society that we provide the products to help them for free in some type of way. But nah, bruh, it's an entire extra bill at the end of the month. You're basically born already in debt with bills. And it's not one of those things you can skip on unless she likes to paint the road red every day, I guess. But you know for a fact, if guys had—
Like, honestly, I just find it crazy that women gotta pay for anything.
penis bleeds every month. Like, that just pains me to even think about. Some blood gushing out my pee hole every month? Then we would have a product for free on every other street corner. And we kinda already do. Like, they'll give out free condoms and stuff before giving out free period pads. The next one we got is makeup. Now, this one's more complicated because I think a lot of times women will complain that men cause these super duper makeup standards to become so popular, but it'll—
I saw a girl compare haircuts to makeup. You're fucking lying to me. You're lying to me if you compare them to.
end up just being them kinda competing against each other to look better with nothing to do with men. Like, birthday makeup and UK girl makeup is an example. I don't know a single guy who actually likes this shit. And I personally think a lot more guys have shifted to liking a more natural face. But at the same time, dudes will say they like no makeup and all natural, then end up clowning a female celebrity when she posts a pic with no makeup for the first time. Like, these comments be brutal. Y'all be ragging on them like there's no tomorrow. It's gotten so bad that some guys on Twitter a couple months ago were trying to say that Margot Robbie, the Margot Robbie, is mid without makeup. These are real tweets by real people that got traction. And this is her without makeup. Bro, you're genuinely just gay. Like, what do you find attractive? And pretty privilege is a so a lot of times they have to wear
If you call a fine girl mid, I'm gonna assume you're gay.
at least a little something if they do want recognition, sadly. Finally, the last one we've got for women is childcare. Now, most of the time, if a woman is having a baby, then society universally agrees she has to take care of it. Like, you made the choice, you popped out your coochie, take care of it. And if the dad just says, F it, peace bitch, I'm out, she's gotta handle it all alone. So if the child does grow up to be up because of neglect, then all of the blame goes onto the mother. Meanwhile, the dude that dipped out years ago isn't even into question. Unless she's balling out to like 10K a month in child support, it ain't gonna be easy. Which is why I think Mother's Day is celebrated 10 times more than Father's Day. Shout out to the king dads out there. Like, I truly do believe it shouldn't be shit on as much as it is. But if we're being realistic, this bias just didn't poof and come out of nowhere. To wrap it up, double standards are one of the most unfair rulings placed on us in society. Some of them you can avoid, a lot of them you can't. Just live your life as you would, and there is no life lesson here, really. You're just gonna have to deal with them in this world. It's unfortunate. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually, and until next time,
I'm out.
I'm out.
Anyways, boys, it's been Tommy and FG. Yo, bro, my voice is gone. Yo, YouTube, I'm sorry if towards the end I couldn't talk, nigga. I cannot talk. My throat is burning. If you're watching YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe and join us on Twitch. We're live every day. Watch for life. Love y'all. Peace.